Hi guys, this is Daniel here. I wanted to make a video on what I believe is happening in 2020 in maybe like a live stream sense or maybe an energetic sense. And I want to go through some of the videos that I made and put up on YouTube. This year, I believe we moved into the solar plexus. It's where the fire is. If you look at Indian spiritual philosophy, it's where the fire is. So this is where the kind of concept or idea of hell comes from, and it's where the idea or concept of twin flames come from. So within this season, we moved into hell, and there's a kind of a battle going on inside us. And this is what religious and spiritual groups are talking about. This kind of you notice it particularly maybe in Christianity that there's like it's a battle between heaven and hell over souls. When you think about the idea, the solar plexus is where the word soul is in the solar plexus. This is where we entered. And within the videos I made on YouTube this year, I want to explain why that is. This year I tried to make videos, but something happened with my camera. I had ran out of time, or the camera quality wasn't good enough, and I had a lot of like maybe satanic attacks, depressing episodes throughout 2020. Had this sense in myself that I was going to hell, but then weeks later, then I kind of wake up at 3 in the morning and I have these great feelings of compassion that Jesus is beside me, or God is beside me. It's just stuff that's kind of gone on inside me. Yes, I want to explain why I believe we entered the solar plexus in 2019. So there's a video here. If you notice the dates here on these videos, this one here was 8 months ago. So we're now in November. 8 months ago was around March, February, March. So this is when this video was made. And I'll just play this video. Back in January, 19th of January 2020, sky turned completely pink and completely yellow as well at the same time. This happened in January, 19th of January 2020. Just as we were beginning 2020, the sky turned completely pink and completely yellow. I never seen this before as well. But before this, in the summer of 2019, I seen a yellow sun come up in my dreams, and I believe this is like a frequency switch that's happening within our solar system, because our solar system is crossing over the galactic plane since 2004, and it's been moving up through every level inside us since 2012. In 2014, it entered the root, which is associated with root cultures and the roots of the earth, roots of a tree in the earth. And then 2016, it entered the sacral. I started intuitively to make videos maybe on celibacy and sexual transmutation, things like that. And it was like a higher level. It would represent ending the crawls or lives on the ground, so with the sacral level. But in 2019, when we moved into the solar plexus, I seen a yellow sun come up in my dream in the summer of 2019, and then I started seeing the sky in January 2020, where it just turned completely pink and completely yellow. And it was like another confirmation for me, like a physical confirmation that we entered the solar plexus. Within then, as the year 2020 unfolded, I started having dreams of Satan. I started waking up with burning sensations as well. So the solar plexus is associated with the fire. So I started waking up with these kind of burning sensations in my head and within my body. And then as 2020 unfolded, something in my dream then kind of tapped me on the forehead like this and pointed up. I didn't understand why, but I began to realize that my thinking was still selfish. I was still thinking of things that gratified me emotionally. I was maybe thinking of having a partner, or a partner with God, a partner with Jesus, and this was kind of selfish in a sense. I was thinking about material things, owning a new car, owning, trying to find a place to live and things like that. And these were material attachments that I had and that I had to let go. And this sort of this image in my head just tapped me on the forehead and just pointed up this. And I realized then that I had to bring my attention up every time I think of something that you say is a sin. There's a lower vibration. You could say a material want, a desire want, maybe I'm overeating food too much, or an emotional want, that these are selfish and that I need to bring my attention up. And I've begun to realize what a lot of spiritual practices are doing when they pray like this. They close their eyes and bring their attention up. And it's every time you have like an unwanted thought, it could be a sexual thought or something like that, that you need to bring your attention up into your mind, and imagine that there's a third eye on the top of your head and you're looking through, and bring all your life up into your mind and up into the universe. Give it up rather than having it focus downwards, and you could say gratifying yourself with comforting thoughts and things like that, to bring it up. And this then stopped the burning sensations for me, and I started having great kind of feelings of compassion then for Jesus, and I really felt that God was beside me as well. So this is where I believe we entered in 2019, and this is like a season that's happening, that we're actually in the solar plexus at the moment. We're in fire, we're in hell, there's a battle now going on. This now we have the 3rd of November, and it's the US elections. It could be Trump versus Biden, and this could be a major decision in our world, how this election unfolds, and whether there's peace in the world or not, or what happens, things like that. Yeah, so I made videos on this, that we entered into the solar plexus, but for some reason I was being attacked. I believe I was being attacked by Satan, that a depressing thought would come to my head, or I wouldn't know what content I was putting out, whether it was good enough, and I'd always second guess, I'd always doubt it. And it's only really now in the 3rd of November, for some reason, there's kind of more clarity in my mind of what the best thing to do is. Back about a month ago as well, I seen maybe another sign as well. Watch this video here. There's a great sign of a yellow sun come up again. It's almost like January. So it was. It was almost like a yellow hue. Again, this is only a month ago, so it is back in October. There's this great kind of colors coming again into the sky, but this could be, like, you imagine, like in January, the sky turned pinky yellow, and after that the coronavirus hit. So I was thinking that this here is another sign that there's another pandemic coming,